Walk 97.5. It's Christina K, and we are live at Walt Disney World. I interview a lot of celebrities, but the biggest honor is getting to sit with a Walt Disney Imagineer. Nick, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I mean it, too. I really do. You laugh, but you guys do so much to bring all this Disney magic into our lives. You really do.
Thank you, but it's not just Imagineering. I mean, we partner extensively with so many different organizations to bring Toy Story Land together. By no means was it just Imagineering. I mean, we had such fantastic partners here at Walt Disney World with our operations partners, our central shops team who does manufacturing. And how could I forget or even think about leaving off Pixar? I mean, being able to collaborate and work with the people, the teams that actually animated these, beloved characters from this wonderful IP, being able to talk to them and say, what was, Buzz feeling when he was doing this? Or tell me the emotion that was being evoked by Andy when he saw this. It was a pleasure, and again, it was a group, it was a team.
And it shows.
Absolutely,
it's just so cool the storytelling that Disney puts into everything. I always say, from the minute you walk on the ride in the queue line, you're part of a story.
100%. So at the core of what the company is, we are a storytelling company, and that is what we try to do. The best storytelling company too. And it makes it, I don't say easy, because by no means is it, but when you have such a great franchise like Toy Story, and we're able to pull from such great things, I mean, whether it's toys, or whether it's toys, or whether it's the characters, or whether it's just some of the stuff that you'd find in Andy's backyard. Being able to pull from that just makes it, wonderful. And so we're able to take these different elements and enhance and help tell that story of being here, shrunk down to the size of a toy in Andy's backyard.
And so many things help us see that, like the big footprint and the tall grass to make us feel like we're shorter. Brilliant.
I remember, because when you walk in, you're the size of one of the little green army people.
And you feel like you're in the toy box with them,
And as you're walking through this land, it's so great just to slow down, really take your time and really embrace and look at the different details that are out there. One of the things that I love are some of the benches. So as you walk through the benches,
over them yesterday.
Oh my God, are they not great? They're so fantastic. So the benches, what they are is they're popsicle sticks. And so as you're looking at these benches, you can see and you can taste what that popsicle was that Andy ate as he was, that he used then to make these benches. Was it grape? Or was it lime? Was it cherry? What kind was it? And then the level of detail and wood graining that went into those. And we're talking about real life. And we're talking about benches. That's just the benches. You go into the slinky queue and you look up and it looks like, they're playing cards. They were kind of stuffed up into the ceiling just to take up that gap, or the silly putty that helped adhere the ceiling down.
Just so brilliant.
It's such being able to pull from and work with the Pixar team, the Walt Disney World and park operations team. It's just fantastic.
I love that the Green Army men are all over on the lookout for Andy coming.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. And you get to see them. They might be walking around the land if you
had
slow down and take a look.
fun with them yesterday.
Right?
In fact, I'm antsy to get back over there, but no, it's so cool. And even all the way up, the Christmas lights.
Yes.
All the different kinds of Christmas lights, too.
Yeah, good eye, good eye. Yeah, there's all different types. There's different colors. There's different sizes. Again, they're larger than life because, again, we are shrunk down to that size of a toy.
You just said larger than life. I always feel like all the projects Disney's worked on are really larger than life.
The projects that we do they really are. They're larger than life. And again, when you're shrunk down to the size of a toy, everything is larger than life. And that was one of the challenges, is going into it and thinking about scale. I look at things, you look at things, and we look at them as we are right now, and not thinking about, oh, well, you know what? Those Green Army men, they have seam lines. Those need to be reflected. And it's those details,
the
again,
attention
when
to
you're
details,
shrunk
mind-blowing.
down to the size of a toy, that have to be considered.
It's absolutely mind-blowing. And every project, I mean, I was blown away by Pandora last year. I look forward to Star Wars Land and everything in between.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for everything you do. You've brought so much magic into our lives, and I can't thank you enough.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out and enjoying it with us.
Anytime.